Haydee Antezana is here to help the girls get through the next task, the cocktail party. If nobody ever tells you what a cocktail dress should look like, will you ever know?
This is called cocktail dress, so bear it in mind for tonight's task, ladies. It's cocktail dress. It can either go as well collar and tie, sometimes it's referred to, or even semi-formal. This is a cocktail dress. And a cocktail dress goes up to your knees. It doesn't go any longer. Okay. It can be a little bit shorter, of course, but like it is here. But it's not a long dress. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Your image is a measure of your standard and a promise of your delivery. If you can imagine, there's a lift outside this door. The only person inside the lift is Nelson Mandela. You step in and you have to go up 3 floors. By the time you get out of the 3rd floor, if you meet him 6 months from now, he will remember exactly who you are by the way you introduced yourself to him. Powerful, distinctive out there.
And powerful's what you want in a handshake as well. It's the most personal contact you'll make with most people, and we can't underestimate its importance as a part of that essential first impression.
You can be a little bit closer.
Feet-wise, do you step forward?
Yeah, a little bit more like that, yeah. That's warmer.
In her quest to turn the 32 semi-finalists into ninjas of the social butterfly circuit, Haydee shows them the one-handed plate, serviette and wine glass move.
Oh, how are you today? Oh, hello, that's too late. How are you today? You got food on there. How are you? Tuli. Lovely. Okay. So your right hand must always be free. So what I want you to do is you need to slip your glass between your small finger and your ring finger. That's where you need to place it. Now you need to grab your plate. You put the plate on the straight fingers and then you anchor it with your thumb. So Haydee, how do I drink like this? It's going to be quite difficult. Okay, so what you do is you take out your glass, you take a sip, and then you put it back again. Okay, so I always say rather eat or drink. Try not to do both at the same time if you can avoid it. And I'd say it's better to stand with a glass than with a plate.
Yeah, it's nice to officially meet you.
I know, nice to see this glamorous, gorgeous girl.
Yes, we try. We've been learning a lot from the workshops. And the financial talk tomorrow, is that just going to be about budgeting, managing your own finances?
Focus on the socio-economic political situation of the unwed Bantu mother in the Transkei.
Oh, fantastic.
Hi, yes, I found that was my niche all along. At the obstacle course, you find something you love. I always say, go for it.
But I'm busy doing a BSc degree in medical biosciences. And then also on the side I'm doing a pilot's license. So I like aircraft and helicopters.
Helicopters.
And light aircraft.
And light aircraft. No, you see, that terrifies me.
Thank you.
Robert.
But you know what? I wish you good luck with your journey.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much.
Do you think you remembered everything you did, like you learned at etiquette?
I think the idea is to just go out and have fun, and yes, of course, to keep those rules in mind, but not to be pedantic about them either. You need to be natural and come across naturally, and I think as Miss South Africa, you can't be so much about following the rules, but following your heart as well. So
there's a general sense of being a lady, but I think if you're too much into it, you can come across as stuck up. And I think you need to be able to socialize on a more relaxed level as well.
I'm just abnormally tall, which is
No. Who said it was abnormal?
I think it's abnormal, but no, don't get me wrong, I love it, but
height is always an advantage, sorry.
I didn't speak to a couple of people a lot because I didn't get along. Because 1 minute you're with one person, and then all of a sudden you have a lot of people around you. And then you like try and wrap up this conversation, and then you try and move on. And then when you get there, they also have a lot of people around them. So I had to work around that.
Especially you and I, we actually both have our own businesses. And that's why it's so important to kind of, for me, financially, to get something in a course behind my name, just to take care of the books. So I would love to.
And you? Have you studied?
At the moment, I do TV commercials and that sort of stuff. But I'm planning to do a business business management course.
So I think all our short learning programs will suit either of you. There's financial management, purchasing management, production management, there's even event management, so it depends what type of business you want to go into.
Honestly, I think that this is not for me. But yeah, I'm just taking it as it comes. I'm rolling with it and enjoying my time and experiencing as much as I can.
Why has it changed? Why do you think it's not for you anymore?
There is a lot that is required, and I think it's too much for me to handle.
Not easy for the judges to make decisions here because there's so much class and style in the room. Just because Gabriella's given up doesn't mean the judge's job is any easier. There are still 31 girls who want this badly.
I'm happy to give her, say, a 9.
Yeah, I've given a 9
I gave her a 9 as well.
I give her a 9.
Okay, this one looks appalling to me.
Just talk like a freight train.
But she's been on the bottom 3 before.